it's Anna Cathcart from EXO Kitty, and today I'm going to be answering your burning questions on BuzzFeed Apop. Did you take anything from the set of EXO Kitty? I did, and I feel like I'm not supposed to say this on like live lands where people will now hear it, but I took the fans from the fan dance, and I was like literally don't tell anybody, and it was very much like don't show them, but now they're gonna find out now if they realize they've gone missing. I have them. What was working on EXO Kitty Lite compared to To All the Boys I Loved Before? Very different for multiple reasons. One, To All the Boys was in Vancouver, which is my home and where I've lived my whole life, and EXO Kitty was all shot in Korea. So already completely different experiences. And I mean, I was definitely in a very different position going into both of them, being like very relatively new to acting going into To All the Boys, and I was looking up to the whole cast and I was the youngest one, and then going to EXO Kitty as the lead and knowing your character a bit more and in the same kind of universe that I've been in for a while is very different. So there's like major differences, I would say. They did not really feel comparable in my mind when they were happening. Most embarrassing moment that's ever happened on set that I want to share publicly is a good thing to add to that. I'm not gonna get into detail, but I had my period once, and let's just say everybody on set found out that I had my period. Not in a way that like someone said it, but like in a visual way. Everybody found out I had my period. This was when I was like 16. Horrifying, terrifying. But everyone was super nice about it, and I had like the most supportive cast around me when it happened, so it was all good, but still keeps me up at night. Favorite scene to film from EXO Kitty? Oh my gosh. I would say one of my favorite scenes, there's a lot of good ones, but one of my favorite scenes was me and the 3 boys in episode 2. This is the first time that you see the 4 of us interact, and I am in the dorm room and they don't realize it and I don't realize it's them, and the first time we see each other, everybody just like bloody murder screams and we're like freaking out. That was so much fun. I like needed cough drops after it, but it was so much fun because we just did it over and over again, and we just like were screaming at each other back and forth. And this was also like near the start of shooting, so it was like one of the first establishing scenes of the 4 of us, and it was great. It really like set up our chemistry and like our dynamic. Favorite thing you did in Korea outside of filming EXO Kitty? I went to a dog cafe where there is just dogs everywhere of different kinds and different breeds, and you can just hang out with them and pet them. I'm so mad they don't have them in more places of the world, so that was a big highlight. This was also like one of the last days I was in Korea. Like it was like the very last week, and it really has stuck with me. Favorite thing you ate in Korea? So many things, but I'm gonna say Kyucheon chicken. It's so good. It's our favorite chicken place, and I went with like the whole cast went actually more times than we can count. It was open till like 4 in the morning, so after work, Kyucheon chicken. Asian dish you can eat for the rest of your life. Oh my God, so many, so many. Oh. I love dim sum so much, so maybe a dim sum dish, or like, this is so difficult. Honestly, my mom is literally watching this and she's gonna be like, but like my mom's fried rice is like my favorite, and I would be so sad if I never ate that again. So I'm gonna say that. Also I can like see her in the corner of my eye being like, so you're welcome. Favorite childhood snack? Ooh, a lot of good ones. I was a big snacker, still am. I love goldfish crackers, always will love goldfish crackers. I just had my AirPods out and it's a case that like it looks like a tiny goldfish package, and we were just talking about them like a few hours ago, so that's like an impactful one for me. And wagon wheels. I love them, except they would always get crushed in my lunch bag, but I would still take them anyway to school. Something you hate that everyone loves. This just came to mind and I don't know if everybody loves it, but mayonnaise. So many people love mayonnaise. Like it's general public, I feel like consensus is that mayo is great. It's not. What is your hot take? Oh, like in general, what is your hot take? Example, pineapple doesn't belong on pizza. Well, I'm just gonna say that one because I'm allergic to pineapple, and people all the time bring this up, and I just have like a rite of passage to like not answer the question because I'm allergic. But even if I wasn't allergic, I still think it doesn't belong. It's just strange. But another hot take, the whole is a hot dog a sandwich is one I ask people all the time, and it's not a sandwich because if someone says, hey, I got a sandwich for you, and they gave me a hot dog, they're liars. That's enough to know that that makes sense. Your big 3 zodiac signs. I don't know. Sun, rising, and moon. I'm a Gemini, and I'm a sheep in the Chinese zodiac, and that's all I know. So people have asked me this multiple times. They're like, oh, what's your rising? Like, I'm sorry, it's not my thing and I don't know, but I should find out. Your go-to hype song. Okay, I know now. This is a shout out to my sister who is watching, who I can also see in the corner of my eye. It is called Big Booty Mix, and it is a remix that is an hour long, and it just has like all hype songs in one song, but it's like only the chorus, so you never get tired of it. For photo shoots, it's the greatest because the whole crew like never gets tired because it's like, oh, you only play the parts that people know the words to. It's greatest. Big Moody Mix, volume 21, I believe is the right one, because there's multiple. She just gave me a thumbs up. I can see it, so that's right. What would you be if you weren't an actor? Okay, when I was a small child, I used to say I wanted to be a party planner, which is very random for a small child to even know that's a career that exists. I was like 6 years old being like, I want to plan parties. Don't know why, but I still think that would be sick. So I'm gonna say party planner. Guilty pleasure TV show. I was gonna say Love is Blind, but like season 1 only. I only ever watched season 1 and then I watched like 2 episodes of season 2 and then I just never watched the rest. But season 1 was like my personality for a while. It's so good. Your most recent obsession. Ooh. Definitely have had some. Recent though, I'm trying to think. Recent obsession is getting my nails done. I never used to get my nails done and it was like a very special occasion of like, oh my God, this is like big day. And now that I've started getting them done all the time, there's like no going back, which is not great, but look it, they look like love letters. They're little hearts. I'm really happy about them. So getting my nails done is recent. It's like an expensive obsession. It's a dumb one to form, but it's happening. If you could work with anyone for a project, who would it be and why? Oh, I have a whole list. One, obviously Zendaya. Who would not want to work with Zendaya? Also, she's like the reason why I'm an actor. Like I was like, loved her since I was a little kid when she was just Rocky Blue on Disney Channel and I love her so much. So I think that would be like life complete. Also like Dan Levy, I think is so cool and I admire him so much. I would love to work with him and Ryan Reynolds because how can you not want to work with Ryan Reynolds? What is something no one knows about you? Something that people might be surprised to know about me is that I have a very messy bedroom and I'm a very like clean freak person in other situations, so it surprises people. But there's a difference between dirty and messy, and my room is never dirty. It's just messy, as in there's stuff everywhere, but it's like clean. You know? Advice you'd give for people who are struggling with self-confidence. Honestly, I also struggle with that and would love to get advice on it myself. I think truly something that you just have to like, I don't know, this might not be helpful, but like the whole fake it till you make it thing sometimes does help. But like people who seem confident sometimes also are not confident and they're acting like it because sometimes you kind of convince yourself. And if you start acting like you can do this, then you all of a sudden can do this. And your own mental talk and your own self-talk means way more than you think it does. Like it affects you way more than you might realize. So I would say just fake it till you make it, even to yourself. Even if you're not feeling your greatest, just pretend that you are. And sometimes it really does make a difference. Team Day, Team Mina, or Team Q? I love that Team Q is an option because they're besties, but I'm gonna say Team Q because friendship over boy drama. That's it. That's all the questions. Thank you so much for having me, Apop, and thanks for hanging out. Make sure to watch EXO Kitty, now streaming on Netflix.